So real quick, a lot of people have this submission thing really confused. I don't believe a lot of people know what submission is. A lot of people feel like submission is it means you're a doormat, and that's not what that means. Submission is totally voluntary. Submission is a character trait. If you don't have submission in you, um, that's not something you can get just based off somebody doing their part. For example, you're in a relationship and you like, okay, your man is not paying all the bills. He's not owning up to what society says a man's supposed to do. So because he does not do that financially, I'm not going to submit to him. The issue there is you. Because submission should not be based off what somebody else is doing. Submission should be based off you and your character. You should be who you are no matter what nobody else is doing. And if you choose to be in a relationship, you should definitely be doing your part no matter if the other person is not doing their parts. And if that other person is not doing their part, depending on how repetitive it is, then you need to reevaluate the situation and see if that's a situation that you need to remove yourself from. Don't stay in a situation where you feel like you gotta bash the person because they're not doing what they should be doing for you to submit. Don't stay in a situation like that and then take on this victim mentality and then feel like you have a right to bash that person, because at the end of the day, I feel like you are the issue. You should be submitting no matter what. You submit to your job, your boss. You don't give them lip. You don't tell them, oh, well, you don't pay me enough, so I'm not coming in today. Like, whether you like it or not, you up in there because you need it. That's what we need to do with our relationships. Like, not saying you need this man, but if you're in a relationship, you're in it for a reason because you need something from that. You ain't there just because, oh, I have options, so I'ma just be here. Yeah, you got options, but guess what? That's where you at. So that's the place and the partner that you need to be submitting to. Not only that, when it comes to submission, you are a team. You need to be doing your part to try to boost that man up to get to the point where you can feel like he's worthy enough to be submitted to. The thing is, we don't want to do the work. We want the relationship, but we don't want to do the work. And we want people to already come pre-made. We want them to already come with everything together. The issue there is that you're not even together. Especially if you're the one having the issue with this whole submission thing, you ain't even together. You finding all kind of reasons to not submit because you are flawed in your character. You're controlling, stingy, or whatever. So you put on this, well, if you don't do this, then I'm not going to submit. Well, okay. And then the next person you with, you're going to run into that same thing because nobody you get with is going to have it all together. So the submission needs to come from you no matter what. No matter what that other person is or is not doing. Submission is not being a doormat. Submission is, okay, I have my opinion. I'm strong about my opinion, but I'm respectful enough or mature enough to listen to your opinion. And then at the end of the day, we can take into consideration both opinions. But as a woman, being respectful, being the neck, because God made us the neck while the man is the head. God didn't say, okay, if they don't provide for you financially, they not the head. Okay, if they don't do everything you want them to do or what society says a man should do, they're not the head. God never said that. He said you are the neck, you're the support, they're the head. So at the end of the day, whether you agree on their decision or not, you need to, if he don't say, okay, babe, what you said is right, that's what we going with. At the end of the day, you need to pray on that thing and you need to submit to that head.